check this. Y'all know what's going on, man. You have just entered in the Mortal Portal with Entitled Millennials. This is Diverse Universe. We are lit. Kid Money, are you in the building?
They told me I was.
All right. The first timer. I know she a little nervous. She got a little cat suit on right now. Looking like she about to break an inner right now. Like she about to commit a B&E. Misha, are you in the building?
I'm here. Why you gotta introduce me like that? Do my business all like that. But I do look good though, but thank you.
You got a radio voice. I didn't know.
Thank you.
Ooh, I didn't know that. She used to get on the phone and be like, hey. All right. The next young lady, man, have been on the show, but this is her first time in Fusion Studios. One time for Fusion, for even doing this right here, for even letting us do our thing, man. And this young lady right here is one of the coolest people, top 20 most genuine people I've ever met. She hosts her own podcast, which is The Best Tea, because that's the only way to get it, if it's the best. I don't want no mediocre tea. Miss Sarah, or as I know her, Bam Sam.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm glad to be here. Thank
Are you
for
feeling
having
okay today?
Yep, I'm feeling great.
Okay, you took a nap?
Yes.
All right, naps important. You took a nap?
I did.
Did you take a nap?
You did see me try to give you a clap, right? And you see no one participated. You see what type of team I got?
No, it's not that, but he was still in the middle of talking, and I feel like he didn't get his words out.
Check on me, Shay.
So I was like, okay.
So what you're saying was he was being rude.
Anyway, but I think he maybe tried to come in, but you wasn't finished with your introduction.
You feel what I'm saying? So he was being rude.
I time claps, all right? I thought you was going to time
I'm
it
just
with
say
me.
he came in on the wrong time.
I'm not gonna play with you, man. Listen, we're gonna kick down the door. I do want to start this event with Kid Money random facts. What you got for me, boss man?
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Cause I put it. Yep, there it is right there.
And we still waiting for Johnny, Shanti.
Shout out to Johnny and Ashanti. So here go the random facts. I'm gonna go ahead and do it just like this. And I wrote it on paper this time.
What you write it on last time?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Do you guys know what happened if you get a paper towel or a rag or whatever, wipe all the saliva off your tongue? What happens to your food if you try to eat it?
What? Wait,
Start back up.
wait,
So if you
yeah,
wipe the
yeah.
saliva off your face,
Off your tongue. If you wipe all the saliva off your tongue, what do you think will happen when you try to eat your food?
you will no longer have taste.
You will no longer be able to taste it. Without saliva, the food receptors don't go through, and we can't acknowledge what food tastes like without saliva. So saliva is
But-
an important part of the mouth structure. And what was you about to say?
But saliva just keeps
Produce.
reproducing.
Yeah.
So it's like we have to do it right then and there and then eat something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like if you like,
Why
so
would we be doing that?
Well, they were just showing some proofs of things. There's a creator, you guys, and I just
Right.
wanted to kind of simplify the things that he's created.
Ooh.
I just
Hey, for people that have a problem eating though, maybe you can maybe we can create like a saliva drain.
I'm gonna go to the second one.
I think that's dope. Think that's dope.
Do you guys know what those little squiggly things in your eyes are? Those little dots that you see if you just pause for a second and watch them? Look like little worms.
Floaters. 'Cause
They
I
are
know-
called floaters, but do you know what they are?
I thought it was the light reflecting off your pupils.
Wait, please don't tell me some crazy shit because I
Yeah,
got
I
a couple
feel like
of them.
you
Uh-uh.
What's wrong? What are they?
They're your white blood cells.
Hold on, what?
I
Yeah,
learned
they're your white
something
blood
new
cells.
today. So 2 things. Thank you for your
So
facts.
that's not the light.
Now listen, guys. This is the last one. This is my last random fact. And I want you guys to bear witness to the truth. Okay? Before Joan Rivers died, she left a truth that was broadcasted before she died. And the truth was, a man asked her, "Hey, do you think we'll ever have our first gay president?" She said, "We already do with Obama." She says, "And it's okay because Michelle is a transgender. Everybody already knows that." And I'm secure with my random facts.
That's it. That's pause. That's
Okay,
over.
because
Yeah, that was it. That was all. It's random facts.
Are you allowed to ask you questions about it?
Definitely are. I'm counting on you
So
too.
where do they come from? Like Wait, where did that one come from? Like, you know what I mean?
Why y'all
Like,
coming so hard for Barack and Michelle like that? What they do to y'all?
There's a woman by the name of Michelle Blanchard. If you look her up, you'll see Michelle Obama's and Barack Obama's children that she birthed. Michelle never had kids, and Michelle wrote a book called "The Transgression of a Transgender." I believe.
Can I see the book?
You have to
Right.
look it up. I don't have the. Come on, we wasn't supposed to keep going deep, but you can go deep and look it
Yeah, I'm
up.
offensive because you coming from Barack.
Okay.
And they're kids. They look
Yeah.
like
Like what?
Look up Michelle Blanchard and look up their kids. You can actually type in Michelle Blanchard and Barack Obama.
Why he shooting at the sky so early?
I don't know.
like out of like all the 40-something presidents, you picked the
And,
one.
like-
man, that's
Barack Obama has had 2 charges on him. Allegations of, what was it? A man that he was having sex with, white guy, that went to court. Also, his pastor, who's also a gay pastor.
okay, but you didn't answer my question. I asked why him of all of the
It was the
presidents.
truth.
So what made you look at him specifically?
I didn't look at him specifically.
You of all the presidents, right? What said? Oh, let me just research Obama and see what he got going on behind closed doors.
I never did that.
You did.
It's something that I noticed.
Of all.
Like that fellow doesn't look original.
He doesn't, and he's not one of us anyway. Well,
I thought you weren't us. Remember? You said it's not a thing to be an us, right?
I said that.
Yeah, you said us. The word us is black, right? You said that's not a thing. Remember?
Oh, I was putting the so-called African Americans.
Yes, so-called is
that
the
y'all-
word. Yeah, you're right.
Do you see anything over there?
I do see articles.
Hey, yeah, she started reading like this.
Because I'm trying to read, like, okay, is these just allegations or
A lot of stuff gonna start coming out. It's not meant to come out until you guys are really, really cool with this movement. You see, you gotta remember when you ask like, why do I pick Barack? Okay, so let's just think of a movement. What presidents bring in certain movements, right? We already know the movement Barack Obama brought in, which is no problem. Nobody cares. It just so happens to be that the magazine says, even if you type it in now, there's a magazine that's out that says we have our first gay president, and it was Barack Obama.
Because
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you the
I'm
honest
sorry,
truth.
but I need that to come out his mouth.
Yeah.
I need that to come out his mouth.
Okay.
'Cause y'all not gonna do him
If you
like
go watch this video, this comes out his mouth. If you go, this is just speculation, though, guys. This may not be real, but it's happened twice, and maybe it was edited. Let's just say that
It was.
it has to be edited.
Yeah.
If you look into Michelle Obama, her name isn't really Michelle Obama. It's Michael Levine Robinson. If you look, if you go deeper, there's a picture of Obama, Michelle, and Microsoft owner Bill Gates, all together.
Okay.
There's more to that. So even more to that. I'm not coming at him. I'm just telling. That was a random fact. I didn't. You guys wanted to go deeper.
One thing that I would say this. I did see the picture that leaked. The picture of them like in the 80s.
Yeah.
Of Obama.
Obama.
Yeah,
yeah.
Michelle.
She look a little different, don't she?
She
don't-
does. She
doesn't
looks like a dude.
She like a dude.
If somebody can research the picture.
And they want to say that it's edited, but if you guys want to say,
what's the
there-
picture?
Just put in like Barack and Michelle.
and Bill Gates, I think. Oh,
No,
damn.
no,
Yeah.
it's just them two. So if
Oh,
you
you're
put
talking
in-
about the one with their
yeah,
hugging.
Yeah, they're like outside.
Oh,
Like
that
I would put
picture.
in like Barack and Michelle, and I would say
I'm
photo
sorry,
before
y'all.
they became president or something. It's probably a way to pull it up. You know how Google
It's
works.
fairly interesting. I do want to say that, guys.
This what I would say though, just straight off, because no one cares,
Yes.
and because it changes. Have you found something? Because no one cares, and because most of the people around that era, yeah, that don't look weird to you.
She just has braids down. Two braids.
No,
It's
she
another
don't even
picture.
Have 2 braids. It's just
It's another picture. Trust me, that's not the picture.
That's the
she
one I
don't
said.
look like
That I know. Yeah, I knew that's what you were talking about. But it's the picture that you talking about. I think they edited that one though. That was actually edited. It looked like a whole man. Like
Where y'all getting this from?
I never seen that one, but you know,
I can
I ain't
show
you
you.
know
it.
what I mean. Listen, only thing that I would say is this
Where y'all
again.
getting this from?
This what I would say again. They're like a members only jacket. Look,
I'll show you.
this what I would say. Because the people in that era usually be like dead after the fact, every like 50 years they released potent information. And this is my biggest proof. We don't really care anymore, but there's so much random facts on Martin Luther King that everybody can't believe. Like if I show my mom,
Sure.
she'll be like, no, that's fabricated. But no, it's not. It's real. But it's just because after a certain amount of time, they have to get rid of this. And by that time, those 50 years, you'll be desensitized. Is that the word? Desensitized?
That was perfect.
You'll be desensitized to it. So many movies. A groundbreaking movie that you should watch, starring Will Smith, is Enemy of the State. Enemy of the State came out before the Bournes, even before James Bond began doing these type of films. If you see this movie, it's like a regular action movie. It goes weird in the middle of the movie where Will Smith character discovers that he cannot hide anywhere because everywhere lights. This is like 95. Lights on the street, just random places, have him bugged. Like there's a camera on him at all times. This is 95. And that's the movie. The movie is he cannot hide anywhere because there's surveillance everywhere. Now that seems weird if you think about the 90s. Like to see a camera was weird. So now today that we know for the last 20 years, 30 years, we've been under surveillance. That's a fact. But it's normal now because movies have came out showing you how you have been under surveillance all this time. So it's like it's easier to swallow it when you see it in a movie. I'm not stamping what he's saying, but I'm just saying.
Well, can I piggyback off what you just said?
Yeah.
Okay, so even a perfect example. Okay, you guys literally had a time.
Michelle look like she's about to punch you right now because you talking about her Barack.
You guys literally had a time where they told you specifically that the things that you see in the sky are not UFOs, are not interchangeable objects that are, extraterrestrial. They told you all that. Now they've released things. Now they've changed their mind. Mm-hmm. Now we've been knowing this forever. Just like the whole meat situation. When they've been telling y'all, we just brought out the Beyond Meat. They've been doing that. Mm-hmm. They clone meat, clone food. They've been doing that. What they do is whenever they tell you they've just started doing something, they've been doing it for like 40, 50 years.
Okay.
But I feel that's a little different because we're talking about somebody's sexuality here. So that's not really a thing.
That's
So like I said,
meat.
that's more of it has to come out his mouth for me to agree with that.
I just want to say, technically, that is a Beyond Meat conversation. They'll get it. Beyond Meat. Okay. You didn't get the joke. That was a great joke. Beyond Meat. All right. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and kick down the door again. I want to start with this topic. Should men be ashamed for sleeping with women for validation? I want to start with Sam first. So, do you think it's a problem that men sleep with women for validation? Like, if you're able to get a woman in society, that's like is that a problem? Because I don't think it's a problem, if I'm being honest.
No, because I think women do it too. I mean, I think it's the same. But I don't think it's a problem. I think everybody kind of likes to feel like, oh, I got this person or I got that person. So I don't think so. I mean, I don't think it's for validation. I think people, if you mean like numbers, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I was going to ask, what validation for what exactly?
Like, yeah.
Like, men like to, and I hate to use the word conquer a woman because that's horrible.
Why is that horrible?
Oh, shit. I mean, I wouldn't use the word conquer because conquer is like to take over.
It was the first thing that popped in your mind.
No, it's not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, I would never say to conquer a woman, but I would say, Like
to get her or
to get a
Okay.
woman is something that, you know what I mean, like, you know, if you got yourself a good woman, you're respected on a different level. If you're known for getting women, you're respected on a different level. I've been knowing lately people been having a problem with this. Let me just ask another random question. Who's the prize to y'all? I hate that conversation, but it goes hand in hand with this. Have y'all heard that? Who's the prize? Who should be chased and sought out?
I think it depends on the person,
Yeah.
the relationship. You know
Yeah.
what I
I
mean?
love y'all. Y'all are awesome.
Y'all
I
are
do.
wonderful.
Because I think it's definitely like what you bring to the table. If you bring in everything, then I feel like you the prize. You know how you coming. You know you can back up everything that you dishing out type
Yeah.
thing. But if you're not really coming like that, then I'm not gonna look at you as the prize. I'm gonna be the prize because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You're
Facts.
That's true.
Facts. Sam?
So I agree with you because it goes both ways. There are times where this man got everything that I've been looking for. I'm gonna be like, oh, let me go talk to him.
Right.
Versus if, like you said, if he see that in me, then he want to, go after me.
Right.
So it goes both ways. I don't believe in like as a man he's supposed to get this woman or as a woman. I don't really believe in. You disagree? I already know.
I've been agreeing the whole time.
I just don't believe in roles of like the guy's supposed to do this and the woman's supposed to do this. I feel like if you like a person or you see what you like in a person,
If you can elaborate, like you don't believe in what? Like
I believe that there's like this thing where
you believe it's roles, but you don't believe it's roles on getting to know each other?
yes,
Okay.
exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with you because
Now wait, pause.
Talk to me,
It
talk to
has
me.
a little stipulation. I don't believe
Yeah,
women
go for
should
it.
propose to a man, but I don't
Ooh, Sam,
disagree
you are stuck.
that if I like a man, like I met my husband because I liked him first.
Right.
I see him and I was wondering why he didn't talk to me though, and I was like, wait, and then I did talk to him. I was like, yeah, what's going on? I just assumed he had a girlfriend, whatever. But I talked to him because he was somebody I found the things that attractive and the things that I wanted. But now before him, no, I didn't approach men. They approached me. But this person had all the things that I was looking for.
So you would approach a man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you approach a man?
Hell yeah. Can we go? Yeah.
Y'all a different type of women.
Listen. Now I am big on that. A man has to approach me, and you're not finna have your homeboy come to approach me for you either.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a man. You better act like a man. You better show me you're a man. But if I want you, I'm gonna go get you,
Ooh.
or I'm gonna find a way for you to see me so you can come get me.
You feel?
It's called
I
peacocking.
likes it. I likes it. Sorry. All right. This is what I was until something like that you said. I also do not believe that women should propose. Just like this. Come on with it, kid. This is what I believe. Women control sex. Men control marriage. I believe that. Not control. Men decide if we finna be married. Because a woman would know before. A man, it takes certain things for him to see. Like, because when you meet a woman, you want to get it. If she give it up a certain way, that could probably scare you off. I don't think so, but
Not
most
all
men
the time.
do. Not all the time. I don't think so, but most men do.
Yeah.
To me, I know what I'm here for. I feel like, and I said this last time, and I stay. A lot of people told me up in the comments. I stand by this. Listen, I choose the car I want. Me personally, I choose the car I want, and it's your job to point out the features that I need to acknowledge. Because I'm already coming to the car, and I'm not comparing women to cars. That's just my analogy.
Sounded like it.
So shut up. So if I see a nice vehicle and I'm walking to it, it's my job to choose what I'm going to, you know what I mean? And I don't have a problem with women approaching men. I feel like that's dope because certain men do not know how to initiate certain things. But I do feel like there's still a lot to carry that men have to still pick up. If you're not good at breaking the ice and she break the ice for you, well, you got to be that nigga in a lot of different ways. But I don't condone women proposing to men. I think when men should control whether I want to get married or not. Just like I think women should control whether we having sex or not. Like, cause if you leave it up to me, we ain't never talking. We just gonna have sex.
Right. Yeah.
Come
But
on.
you know, so you know what I mean. So, but kid, it sounded like you disagreed.
I didn't. I agree with everything you guys said. I loved it.
Do you agree with taking a knee?
Actually, the Temptations, I loved it.
The what?
You have to have seen
Oh,
the
yeah,
movie.
Yeah, I seen the movie. This nigga, right? Do you think that we should continue taking the knee? I heard some people that like arguing about that.
Take the knee, like to
Like when
get
you
married.
propose, like to a
I
woman.
mean, I
you take
definitely
the-
think y'all need to stop going through the government to get married. I definitely think you guys should consider each other married. Don't let a piece of a ring or a fabric define your marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Come again?
Yeah. Do that again for me.
What?
So basically, what I'm saying is, you were saying, you know, should men still drop to the knee? And basically, you know, the way I took it is as like, you know, why are y'all still doing that ritual anyway of going through the government to get married?
Yeah, but people, because I know you said that before, because you're saying like the paperwork and all of that. A lot of people do. There are people that have been, what is it called, where like you live with somebody or you've been together for like.
Common law.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Like I know people that have been dating or together. They call each other husband, wife, whatever, but they never actually
In the South,
went
yeah.
to court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to finalize it. So I think it go both ways. You know, some people choose to do it. Whatever you say is a ritual. Some
Well-
people choose to.
Well, that part too, and it's like the way I'm looking at it is, you know, the marriage system, the system part is just, you know, it's just a tax. It's just for the government to tax you and consider you and your partner to be a corporation. Listen to them terms: corporation, partner. So, you know, that's how they, you know, just get your money from what I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying, why don't people consider themselves to be married without the ring?
Right.
That's the part I'm saying.
I
How you
agree.
feel about what he said?
I agree because me personally, when I'm ready to get on, I'm ready to get on.
I disagree.
And I don't marriage. I feel like we're gonna be doing that anyway. What is a piece of paper? If we're gonna be living together, we're gonna be having kids, we're gonna be acting like we're married. What is a piece of paper gonna do? So because I always question that. Like, what is that validating? What is that piece of paper validating for you as a woman or for you as a man? Because I know a lot of women say, "Oh, I gotta be married," or I'm not doing this, X, Y, Z. What is that gonna do? Because when you get married and you doing X, Y, Z, and he ain't doing X, Y, Z, you still gonna be mad.
So, right, this is the only thing I could put, just a little thing, right? Right now, a lot of men who don't have access to their children, if they were married, that wouldn't be the case. Like, for my opinion, like, I've always said that I wanted to be married before I had children.
Me
Not
too.
for the record of, like, because I need a man. No, I know I can't do it by myself.
Right.
I do not want to get up at 4 a.m. and have to get to work at 7. I don't want to do that. So I have a shift. My husband does stuff, you know, my husband works in the morning, I work at night. We used to rotate, whatever. That works for me, but I knew that would work.
She like
But when
to
it
eat out
comes to
cash.
the paperwork part is, like, if you in like California, like I know for a fact there, or like there, because the southern states, they're for the mother. So if you have a kid, you have all full rights. Even though you had a man have a kid with, you could take that kid anywhere, and the man has no say
You have to get paperwork.
unless you have
Yeah.
paperwork that
Yeah.
you are married.
Which
So,
you
like,
have. What?
Oh, go ahead.
Pin.
No. And
Pen.
still continue. Let me just point this out for the view because I had to go through this. I wasn't so. Shout out to my doctor that told me this. When you have a kid, as a man, it's your kid. You can claim the kid. You're claiming the kid, saying, "That's my child. I'm going to help take care of them." So when you sign your name on that birth certificate, that's what you're doing. You're giving them your last name, right? Which just makes them entitled to you. But that doesn't make you entitled to the kid because you still doesn't, this is a scary word to say with a human, own the child. She still own the child. Unless you guys are married, you just you know what I mean? You just the
you just
father.
helped her produce
Now
it.
what my doctor told me was you have to ask for these 3 papers. It's a lot to fill out, but you have to do it. That way you have ownership in the state of Georgia. So that means if she gets mad and hitch a flight all the way to, you know, New England or such things, and y'all not married, you're able to say, "Hey, you took my property and we got to figure this out." It's
Listen to those
illegal.
terms.
Feel what I'm saying? That's the truth. Now, what I would say to kid, and please keep everything. What I would say to kid is, I understand what you're saying about marriage, and I understand what both of y'all saying. Y'all making great sense. Yes, you should acknowledge before you get married to anyone. And I want to talk to my man first, because I'm a man. Before you agree to be married, you should already be seeing you guys pattern as a married couple. Don't think it magically changes a lot, because the moment you say I do, you guys begin to go through a lot of other things. Not the stuff y'all was when y'all was dating. And almost like it changed at that moment. So before you even get to the altar, you guys should already be showing that you guys are a couple spiritually to their point. You guys should already be married spiritually. Yeah. Now, what I would say, where I do disagree at is, one thing as young people we have to do, wherever you at, find the loopholes. Not saying find ways to get, but just find things that you only can find out by reading. When you're married, there's so many tax breaks that you just don't know about. There's so many things by you being a corporation that you can make money together. You can build together, because America and certain other places view marriage as a partnership where y'all can build. Back in the day, if you had land and you had a woman to actually take care of the land with you, then y'all made more things happen than a man that was by himself, probably messing up the land, or a woman that owned land that somebody was going to probably take it anyway. That was going on. So when you had a man and a woman, they own land, they end up becoming, a power couple, because they was able to balance each other out. So that's what I would say to that.
But I agree with, that's what I was just saying, is like for a lot of people, because I feel like a lot of people have this idea of marriage is just like, it's like like you say, it's an ownership, or it's a corporation, or it's a piece of paper. But when you actually like love a person, or like when you have children and you think about like I didn't know about the part that you could get a paper without being married, though, to do the ownership aspect. But I do know a lot of men right now who are just in long-term relationship, which that is like being with somebody 10, 15 years. It's just a long-term relationship where you have a house with a guy, you guys are paying on the house. At the end of the day, if he chooses to kick you out the next day, that's that. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing keeping it permanent per se. Like, I don't, that right lack of words, but if you live with somebody for 10, 15 years and you're dating, you have kids with him, you've made the home a home, or you've done everything together as a team, but at the end of the day, it's the car's in his name, but you make the payments. The house you guys built together, but he signed the loan. All of those things, he could just kick you out the next day. Not saying that you trust somebody well enough. You know what I'm saying? If you drop it down to that, you don't have anything. You just have time. 15 years, nothing. Because what's up?
It seems like the government got y'all back 100%. You've told me two things of a way they just kick men out for being...
No. I just literally said I understand why sometimes when it comes to marriage, men are probably the ones that don't want to get married because it affects them. Because if they cheat, whatever the case, because if you look statistically, women are the ones who ask for the divorce in a lot of the marriage relationships. They ask for them, you know what I'm saying? So it's a loss for the man, because it's half of what he owns, or if he might have did something, or she might have seen something on his phone, whatever the case is, it is a benefit to the woman versus for the man. Granted, it's a lot of women that are the ones who want to get married versus the man, but it's understandable, because at the end of the day,
I will say that's not true. Majority of the time, men are the ones that want to get married. Women love the idea of marriage. Men love the honor of marriage.
Women want a wedding.
Yes.
Men doesn't want weddings, but we do care for a marriage, because we value
loyalty.
And that too, but very important. But we're how do I say this? We're addicted to routines. So to us, a marriage is building a life routine where we can be successful. Women, you got to build a routine to break them up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You got to say, we're going to not go out for 3 weeks, then surprise her. You know what I mean? Because if y'all go out every day, she'll eventually be like, I'm tired of going out every day. I want to do something new. You like, bitch, we go out every day.
I just think it depends on the person.
You're about to say
Be-
you wouldn't?
Yeah, because I feel like there are some women that are okay with their being single. If, like a woman got married when she was young and she's like 35 now, she's divorced. She probably want to be on her own. But men, the reason I don't believe what you're saying about men are the ones who want to get married the most, because men like the idea of multipleness of certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as a man, if you're single, you're free to have 10, 15, 20 bitches. You have one every day. Being married is more like a confinement where you have to, I mean, nowadays it's different because you can have multiple wives, but I'm just saying, in general, this is like the norm. Well, I can't even say
Can
not
you
normal.
Men are the figure of stability. So that's what marriage insinuates is stability.
That. I get that.
So when men honor marriage more than women at that too, because we are stability.
But you just laughed when you said that.
It's so much I want to say.
No, say it.
I want him to keep going right now.
Yeah, I like what she said it though.
I'm just trying to understand a little bit more.
I feel
You
soft.
said y'all honor stability,
Absolutely.
but y'all
Well, no,
be the
we
main
are
ones
the
breaking
figures are
that
stability. Nah, that's not true.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like who
Like what?
Like that's what I'm saying is like, as a man, when you go someplace, right? Do you look at women
I look at women
all the time, right? All day, every day.
all the time.
So do you have a wife or a girlfriend or anything, or you just by yourself?
Not no more.
Okay, but when you did you do that when you was with her as well?
He lying.
You lying? It don't
No.
matter. It's natural. It's
is.
natural. You could be married for 50 years. You
Well,
still look at women.
Well, you have to also
That's a
understand if it's natural. I have to also look at things differently than because you guys are putting me in a box of men that you see on TV. Probably.
No. That's just what it
This
is.
is natural. Everybody looks at people.
I'm a visual person. As a male, listen, I like what I see. Again, that's just who I am. Men and women are different, and I'm okay with that. Again, I have gotten women just by being funny. I have became attractive to women just by being funny. Cheryl Underwood is not attractive to me because she makes me laugh. Just the truth. She's not. I love a woman with a sense of humor, but it has to go along with me. Look, I'm a visual person. Most men like what they see. That's just us. We get aroused by looking at a woman. The common joke about Adam and Eve was how she got her name. Don't know if it's true. Don't even think it's true. But the best joke was when Adam first seen Eve, he said, "Whoa, man, I love that," because he looking at a woman. We like what we look at. Most women, they like, you know what I mean? You know?
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to ask him, right? You are married, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't know how this, but
He
I'm
can answer
saying
it truthfully.
right. Okay, but because it's not, I'm not trying to be like off, asking some crazy question. But
No, you're not
as a
asking no
man
crazy.
who is married, who have a person, you telling me you don't see other people when you guys are out and you can admire
All the
somebody
time.
and not be like, let me take them home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking him, and he's saying he didn't do that. So that's not naturally. That's natural to look at people
No,
as
it
a
is
woman.
natural.
you know.
But you have to look at not every man has the same mindset. Just like when we was talking and I was mentioning I'm socially awkward. I'm not someone who looks at a bunch of things that I don't need. You know what I'm saying? I don't really window shop.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to seem like I'm some fictitious character, but there are men just like me. And then there are men who do look and they have women that don't mind. Because they know that being honest, women look too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I that's what I'm saying. That's natural. Is because
Right.
as a woman, you look. As a man, you say you look. As anybody, in my opinion, I guess you're right.
Look,
Yeah, everybody. That's what I'm saying. I look at people, but I don't think like. I don't take it farther than just I've seen them and then that's it. I don't think harder. Like men are different than women when it comes to that. I feel like as men, some men, not all men, like you said, y'all take it too deep. That's why you have men that cheat. You have men that are all of a sudden got a girlfriend behind the
that's
whatever.
not fair, Sam.
Yes,
because
it is. Because
Yeah, looking a little
I
too
know women.
hard.
I know women that, again, women get attracted by different things. Let me just kick it off. Who cheat more because of work? Women.
Women live their life comparatively.
Thank you. So at work, like with bosses or people that like they're attracting you the way women like to be. You know what I mean? Like we visual again. So if I see someone that looks attractive, yes, that is what I'm looking at. But women, we're not gonna act like y'all are perfect either. Like when y'all meet people or y'all talk to people for a certain amount of time, and most women get in trouble for this, y'all linking up because they're good at hearing my problems. Then things happen because that's what women like. Women like feeling important. So if somebody make you feel important, Chris Rock said the best. Chris Rock says this the best.
He's divorced, but go ahead.
But he says it the best though. He says some of the realest ish when it comes down to this subject. Listen, a man will fuck your bitch. A man will knock your wife down, but he gonna give her back to you. A woman would take your husband. I love that. And he just look at the crowd. He said, understand me again. A man will break your wife's back. He'll send her home. He'll send her back to you. A woman would take your wife and your life. Period. A woman would take your man, your lifestyle, everything. Proof is right in your... Look at Portia. Portia was friends with the girl. Took her husband, and she be dancing in the clubs with him. Like the cameras ain't on her. Like, I'm talking about... And look, why all the women say, she went and got her man. No, she went and got somebody else's man. But it's not...
But how did she see that man?
Huh?
How did she see that man?
She
My bad, go ahead.
No.
But she pretty much seen that man with his wife, right?
She was cool with the wife.
Right. So she lived her life comparatively to her.
Actually, just do you watch reality show?
Yeah.
So most of it is like 90% fake, right?
Right.
That was real though.
Hold up. Let me tell you. So that situation, actually, because I watch Love It. Well, I mean, what Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? Actually, they told her to bring this random. It's like, I just met you today, and I say I'm on this show. I'm like, hey, this is so and so. Bring her on as your friend for the face of the show because everybody has to have a character.
Right.
That's all it was. She wasn't her friend. She met yesterday. They told her that for the sake of the show, she's being put on. This woman is inviting all of them to the show because she wants to be a part of Atlanta.
She needed to sing.
And she needed this. Exactly. So that's the only reason. So no, this woman did get her husband taken. Yes. She got her husband taken. But she allowed it to be taken because this woman didn't know you invited a strange person into your home who you seen how she act in public. Everybody see how Portia is. She don't act no different in public while she was married, while she's single. She's about her money.
But you can trust women.
You can't. If you don't know the woman.
I thought that's what you said.
No, I didn't say that. I literally said she does not know this woman from the next person. So this woman you brought this woman in your home with your husband. You don't do what she don't even work. The way they showed this shit, anybody could have took her man at that moment. She over there talking about how she does nothing. She says all day, this is her home.
But the man creates stability, right?
That happens a lot, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Man, now listen, if we flip that, because we don't flip these topics so much. If we flip that, he'll knock her off, but she'll still be with you, though. And it'll come out, and then we'll drag them, which I'm not saying all of them deserve to be dragged. But I'm just taking that and the Ryan thing. The Ryan from Black Ink.
Okay.
I'm going to compare them. This man and his friend, which turned out not to be his friend, but they was cool on the show.
Right.
He was knocking off his lady. Mm-hmm. He found out, boom. The media had a field day with this. He's nothing, no respect. His whole stock dropped. Now we're going to take Portia. She married the dude. Like, invited the people that knew them as a couple to the new wedding with her and the dude. So I get that you said they wasn't the best of friends, but she knew them when they was together. And she didn't know him, she knew her. And what I'm saying is, it's just that different. We're alike in different ways, but we can't be on the other side saying, y'all be doing this. When y'all do it, it really hits home when y'all do it. Y'all take a
it's not equal. I understand. Yeah. It's not. And I don't think it's meant to be equal. Go ahead. What you were saying?
No, I was disagreeing because I really feel like I always say this. I hate how women say they wanted to be equal with the man. You're never going to be equal with the man. What they should have said was, we want to be respected.
Ooh.
That's the key
100%.
word. Equal made men soft, made men lack, made men half-ass, made men say, oh, well, shoo, you got it.
Yeah. I sit on the sofa all
You got
day.
it.
Yeah.
You got it. You good.
Yeah.
So I ain't got to do much.
Yeah.
As long as I'm spending this money, you know, you good.
It seemed a little easier.
It is.
Men don't got soft, huh?
Oh, the
That's-
roles have
That's
reversed.
true. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
The
roles.
roles have
Yes.
reversed.
It's called feminism.
Women rapping about rounding faces like y'all making us a victim. I'd be like, women, shut up. We don't care. Like women tell the nigga, that's what I'm doing. I'm riding faces all summer long. I ain't respecting no. No, you're respecting him if you riding his face. I mean, he don't feel disrespected. But again, yeah, men are soft. Men are soft now.
Y'all been soft. Y'all just.
We been soft.
Yeah, because y'all cannot handle nearly half us women go through.
Talk to me.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like y'all been soft, but because in the older days y'all had to be the masculine. Y'all had to uphold, you know, y'all standard as a man. So us as women, we were belittled and we was demolished, so y'all can feel inferior. Now it's to the point where now we're saying, oh no,
We got it.
I'm that. You need me. Because for one thing, you couldn't even touch me, talk to me, look at me without going to my mom and my daddy and saying, I want to marry your daughter. You had to you had to show that you can provide. You had to show that you can be the man. You had to show that you can be a father before you even approached me. But now it's a problem. Now I gotta do X, Y, Z, da 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 da. But now that we're saying, oh no, you have to work for this now. Now it's a problem.
Hold on. I agree with 95% of what you said. You said now that you guys saying that we have to work for it.
No, y'all making a problem because y'all had to work for it when y'all had to work for it. Y'all been having to work for it.
That's the only thing I do disagree. I think these days is not. I don't think men have to work for it anymore. I think men have to compromise who they are naturally for it, and that's when it get a little hard. Like because these days you cannot, like, if you're caught being a actual man, aggressive man,
Exactly. Yeah.
you a problem.
Yeah, it's called toxic masculinity.
Hey, did you get it? What's the name? Oh, you can read it.
Right, but look, I have my friend over here. She said even the strongest of alpha females will be softer and get into their feminine energy when they have a man that makes them feel secure.
Lies.
No,
There's
no,
no
no,
such
no,
thing
no,
as an
no.
alpha female.
First of all,
What you mean?
There's no such thing. Doesn't even exist. Never has.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
You go ahead. My bad. You guys go ahead. There's no such
I
thing.
want you to
Though.
explain
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
What
You
does
guys
that mean?
explain, when did that ever come? When did that ever happen?
When we were
Can I ask you guys this? Since you guys are just, I get what you guys are saying with equal, but it seems like everything that you do has a man's element around it. The term alpha is already surrounded by men. So
So the reason that there is an alpha female is right now, like you said, most women are the alpha female of their home, even if they have a man. Not most, not all. I understand you take care of your household. My husband takes care of my household. I'm not speaking on my life or your life, whatever. But I'm speaking on a lot of women right now. There are a lot of even single mothers, relationship mothers, whatever mothers. They are the head of their own household. They make more money. They still have to cook, clean, wipe, whatever they got. They take care of the kids. Whatever they do, they have to do the most. So, and also, if we want to talk about the older days, whatever, men and women roles, all the man had to do back then, well, man is supposed to do back then was take care of, make the money, right? Make the money, and the woman's supposed to stay home, take care of the home, take care of the kids, right? Now, the woman is supposed to work because she's able to work. So is the man. Man work, women works, but she still has to have 10 other things she has to do when she gets home.
like what?
Take care of the cook, clean, take care of the kids, wash your dirty drawers, make sure you fed, make sure
Y'all
you
don't do that no more.
No, but
we
you know
don't do
what
that
y'all
no
said?
more because this is what it is. Y'all think y'all owed that now. Now we're at a point where y'all not owed that.
It's
Y'all want that.
50-50.
Y'all gotta earn that. Just like y'all had to earn. Y'all had, like I said, y'all had to have these qualifications. Y'all had to do what y'all supposed to before even approaching me. Cause you think my daddy finna just sit here and say, oh, well you don't got no job. You can't work. You can't provide for my family. Why would I give my daughter away? So now that it's me and I'm an independent woman, and I can do these things by myself. Yes, you're gonna have to come and show and prove to me that you can do just as much, if not more, than me to be the man that I need you to be, so I can feel secure. That's just is what it is.
Period.
I like what you're saying. I just feel like we leave out a lot of different things.
Like,
Okay, so alpha woman comes from where?
The fact that there's no alpha male.
yeah.
No, an alpha woman comes from studying animals, most notably.
I don't like animals.
No, but I'm saying most of the things you guys, all of us say it don't just come from us. We see it, then we give our own thoughts to it. Where that came from is animals. Most social ways, like the word alpha, period, comes from animals. Because there's always a alpha among the animals. Now, where this alpha woman comes from, lions.
Oh yes.
Now, the lion, the king of the jungle, the strongest out of the two, people confuse this, is the male lion. The more aggressive out of the two,
It's the female. Though.
it's the female.
Okay, I was
This brings back to what men and women are naturally. Understand this. Most women back in the day, those lands, most women owned the lands. People don't realize that. Most women inherit the lands. People don't realize that. The man was meant to be the lion. I'm sitting making sure everybody know she out there to eat, leave her alone. And if you mess with her, now I gotta react. That's how it always been. Women, it always been this way. The difference was we changed the game a little bit to the point that nobody's really conquering anymore. Instead of having a land or a big house or a family business, you just got an apartment. You just got a car note. So if you just got an apartment and a car note, of course your day-to-day job can take care of that, and that eliminates the normal structure of the man. Now the man and the woman is competing. Never in society, men and women was competing. They both was needed. They both was needed. And most of the time, again, just like she said, I like what you were saying.
Right.
Like we basically were saying, the man, when the man gave his daughter away, it was for a couple of reasons. One of those was the spoils of war. Hey, we want to squash things. Got my beautiful daughter. You got your beautiful prince. Let's merge things. And then we can't fight because now we're family.
Right.
Boom. Another reason was, hey, baby, I'm about to die soon. And I got no boys. You're finna get all of this. Somebody gonna come and take it from you. So I'm gonna marry you off. But it's yours. I don't know if anybody ever seen Their Eyes Was Watching God. I don't know if anybody ever seen that movie with Halle Berry. Great movie. It's the same thing. She had the land. She was messing with the young guy. Again, he had nothing. He's just there to protect and back her up. Just like lions. When it get real, that lion roar, that scares people off.
But I thought about this because she said it on here too.
Yeah.
Isn't the female lion that does the hunting though?
Yes, she's the most aggressive. She's not the strongest.
No. But so say this, right? Just based on this, right? Say that something happens to him. What happens to her?
What happens to her? She's conquered by another lion. Lioness surrounds themselves by one lion and one lion only. So, to your point, the reason why she hunts is because it's her nature to care about more than herself. Mm-hmm. So she have to hunt not just for herself. She actually make him wait until the kids eat.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all she's there. She's there saying, "Hey, the kids eating. He don't care about them damn kids. He gonna kill one of them if they buck at him. Let him." You know what I'm saying? He gonna eat. Actually, most lions and most animals, if they get more than one boy, they throw him away because this person gonna challenge me sooner or later. It's his nature to keep the pride in order, but she makes sure we eat because she cares about more than herself. Now, when we go to society, to what my girl over here just said, when you become the woman, watch this. When you become the woman and you only care about you eating, you change the pace and you make soft men because now, as kids growing up, we don't know what to do. We used to our mama getting the food and showing us how to eat, how to cut, and then we look at dad, and then we say, I'm gonna be better than my dad to protect my woman. That's how it goes. That's how you grow. But when you got women now that want to just do their own thing, pow, it's all about me. It's all about my car. It's all about who I want to fuck, touch. Well, now you left the order out, so now men got to compete with you. Men got to either dress how you dress, act how you act, because you supposed to kill so we all can eat.
Okay, but this is what I'm trying to understand, right? These women didn't have a choice, though.
Right.
Who said
What
that?
you mean?
Who said that?
Yeah.
They didn't.
Do you guys know what feminism is? Do you guys know who followed that? Feminism came from white women first, right? You guys wanted to be the Miss Independent with
That's
them.
and that's why I said that's the key word. Problem word was we wanted to be equal. So now women demanded that equality, thinking that they could be what a man can be, and that's not it. If we would have said, "Hey, husband, you see all this work that I'm doing? You see how I'm holding you down? You see how I'm making sure everything happen for us? Can you just at least respect that for me? Can you at least, dang, let me go wash the dishes if she just got here and clip the clean. Let me go take this trash out after she just been slaving on this kitchen. Let me go change the baby diaper while she over here taking a nap. Not wake me up. You know, baby, the baby she don't boo-boo it again, so you need to go do what you do.
Have y'all ever had a
So
situation?
we feel like now, if we have to do it ourselves, if we have to do everything ourselves, we're going to do it by ourselves.
Well, see, that's the thing is the whole little feminism movement thing. It was just a way so they can be able to tax the woman. The woman was always kept, and that's how the black man kept her.
Right. I get that.
So
But like you
who
said, we
messed
have a
that order
choice.
up?
Women, we did.
Okay.
We did.
So
And that's
that
why I
wasn't
said we're
by
taking,
force.
It was by force. It was by force because we felt like we had to become this women. We had to become empowered.
Y'all
we
wanted
had
to
to
compete.
stand. We had
Well,
to.
no,
It's not
it's not
competing.
no.
Y'all wanted
It's
to
not
compete.
competing. It's not competing.
Talk
Because
to me.
how you can't compete where you don't compare. You over if you didn't see your
That's a
mother,
nice
if you didn't see your mother cooking and cleaning, and you wouldn't even know what a strong black woman is. You wouldn't know that. So
if I may, right quick, to your point, y'all are now men, right?
right.
How rarely do y'all get your hair done? Y'all don't even be in a hair salon no more. Y'all be in somebody's house. Y'all don't even cook and clean no more. Y'all don't have time and y'all too tired. So understand this. This is how wicked the world is. Y'all became men, became colder, bolder, and now still no one said, I understand what men was going through all of this time.
We were tired.
No. I'm saying,
You guys are saying
take
tired,
away, take
like a
away
man.
Take away from y'all. Listen to the contents. Y'all became men. Y'all are working.
Mm-hmm.
But now do y'all understand how the world of working makes you cold?
But, okay,
that's what your man
okay,
was going
but
through.
I understand what you're saying because it sounds
Yeah.
like you understand how somebody was feeling in the past because that's
Yeah.
what y'all been doing. I get that. But what I think we're saying though
Mm-hmm.
is now we have to work, right? So how hard would it be for you if like you cook, I do the dishes, or you do the laundry?
not hard at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You
that's
can't
not
really
happening.
it's not a
it's not
competition.
No. It's a
It's
competition.
Just, it's to really show y'all like
partnership.
it is
Teamwork.
it really is a partnership in this.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's
I
like I
get it.
said. So
Like, I
it's
agree.
our fault that we said we wanted to be equal. We never wanted to be equal. We wanted to be respected, so we can understand each other's
Y'all should've fought
both
better.
roles. And I agree. I definitely agree.
should've fought
I'm gonna blame the women on that one. I'm definitely gonna blame the women on that one because that's. I don't want to be equal. I don't want to be you. God gave me a vagina, so I'm gonna use that to the best of my abilities.
See what I'm
So,
saying?
you know what I'm
Opinions
saying?
ain't even the same.
It's not. So I don't want to be you, but you gonna respect how what I bring to the table.
Listen, understand this. Catch this, kid. Like, 'cause I really want this. If a man can be a woman without being judged, he would. If a man can be like,
I mean,
man,
nowadays you can, though.
no, because you're still judged. Understand this right here. I understand some of y'all. Listen, some of y'all, I get. Y'all make valid points. If I was like, man, kid, bro, I need about 40, 45, by like at least about $300. And I can go out and give something I own and have naturally and make majority of it, we would. But that's not how it goes. If I could stay at home all day and, watch TV, it don't have to be Oprah. That's what half of y'all was doing. Y'all was watching TV, cooking, cleaning, doing that. If we can do that without being judged, we would.
Who's judging you?
Society judged it, and then society dictates women. That's what y'all not understanding. Music, movies influence you guys. Go on your Netflix and just turn it on and see how many movies is. My husband was a great man, but he never could satisfy me until I met Pablo. I never felt like this before. I never ever felt like this before. Baby, you're acting different. How many movies do you see that?
Okay, but you not pointing out how many.
Movies don't tell me a movie that it was like, everybody showed up at the girl door. Your man is a great man, and you're neglecting him. You're the enemy. Doom in a world near you.
It's
A
always
woman
like
would
that.
cast out. Name it.
Deuce Bigelow is the only one we got.
And they all was ugly. They all had problems that he had to tend to, and which I do love that movie. But my point is how movies and music influence all of us, not just women, all of us. But right now it's aimed towards women because y'all are holding things up.
How are we holding things up?
Y'all are holding things up because y'all not going to let us stay home. Y'all not going to let us stay home with the kids.
Wait a minute. That's what
Who?
we're talking about. There are men nowadays. It's okay to have a stay-at-home dad.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's okay for some homes.
Are you coming home and saying, baby, I appreciate you. Give him some a little bit. Because again, listen to this right here. As a woman, she just said it. She has a vagina.
And she don't
That's
want to
the
owe no
reward.
nigga no coochie.
You feel what I'm saying? How many women say, if he can't pay it, it dries up every time I got to swipe my card?
No.
Oh.
We just
I
had this
caught that.
conversation.
I caught that.
We just had
I
this
don't even believe
conversation.
I don't even believe it.
No.
But I'm going to let y'all have it.
You gotta
I
come
don't
back to the
even
mic.
No, because that's not. I don't think that's what she was saying. Hard work, teamwork, team effort, getting together somewhere. That's what makes you feel good with your relationship.
Right.
It doesn't matter if your man stays at home. He could have a job from home. It's 20.
God damn it! Why we gotta have a
Just
job from
exactly.
home?
Why we just can't?
Why we can't just take care of the kids?
Because your pride won't allow you to do that.
No. We're saying our pride will allow us to do it. We will.
But then
But
you have to have. But
society judges us.
But look. No.
I think it's just it's your
It's your own pride, your own ego. Your
So
own
that should show
feelings.
you something about a man.
Nothing.
Your own pride won't let you just sit there.
Pride makes society. Society makes everything else. Men always been dictated by society. Y'all didn't care about the new car. We did. We care
That's
about
a
the new
choice,
Ford.
though. Isn't that a choice?
No, like what I'm saying is we was dictated by society, but now that you guys are in society, that's how. Think about like most women that came up. They didn't care about what the other people was doing. Like they didn't care until they start hanging around other women.
Women live their life comparatively.
Who?
Oh,
Yeah. Why?
You didn't say nothing. I thought you was gonna say something.
Who am I comparing my
That's what
life
I'm saying.
to?
More we need more
Right,
like.
right.
More
I'm like, who am I
context to that,
comparing my
'cause
life to?
I'm
'Cause-
me. I
right.
do what I do.
What?
Talk
My
that
life
talk
is
then,
not
son.
your life. Your
Right.
life is not her life. We don't.
I ain't
we-
looking at her like, oh, I
Oh,
want to be her.
right. No.
That's not it.
women compare their lives to other women. It don't have to be the
Who?
women.
That's what I'm
It doesn't
saying.
have to be the women in the room.
I know, but who? Like, give me somebody.
Even when we talk about music, even when he just said about television pandering to women, that's because they know y'all live y'all life comparatively.
So you're talking about like I watched a movie, right? This woman got 7 cars. She got a big house. I'm like, oh, I want to be her. That's what you're talking about, right?
No, that's what I need.
Yeah. You gotta get what he's saying.
What do you?
That's how y'all's mindset is. It's not even just. It don't even have to be just that's what I need. It's gonna be that's what I want.
No.
So like,
Yeah.
Or even different sex in
Maybe-
movies. I've seen women watch certain movies just for the sex that they
Y'all
want.
watch porn, so y'all think y'all can
That's
do,
what
you know
I'm-
what y'all doing.
yeah.
So what?
we watch porn to come. Nobody learns from porn. Nobody
So-
sit there after they come. They're not sitting there like, okay.
If my girl don't do it like this,
How
man,
much
I
you
gotta
wanna
get
bet?
another girl.
You think women
How
do
much you
that?
wanna bet?
You think
That's a
women do
good
that?
point.
Yes.
How much
You
you
think
wanna
women
bet?
watch
That's a good
TV
point,
and they
but we
talk
don't
about,
do
oh,
that.
he don't do this, so I don't need to be with him no more. I need to find a man that
Just
does that.
about.
No,
So
baby.
then that's some specific women you talking about.
Nope.
It gotta be.
First
It
of
can't
all,
be.
these people
That's
ain't
even
even having sex on
statistically.
a real
Hold on.
sex on movies, so we can't even talk about that.
So I'm gonna ask y'all both a question. Where did y'all get the idea of what type of marriage y'all wanted, or what type of relationship?
Me personally, I'm a little more old school when it comes down to marriage.
Okay.
So for me, it's like, I think I'm a natural nurturer. So for me, like in a marriage, I just know what my role is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know I want to cook. I want to be that wife. I want to, be cooking all these big meals. I want to have multiple children. I want to have this, a good standing marriage because I don't want to.
Can I say just one something real quick?
Yeah.
I thought that was the problem.
What was the problem?
Isn't it what you guys are so tired and you got to come home and cook? It
No,
sounds like
that's
you
not the
want to
problem.
cook.
That's why I said I don't want to be. I just want you to respect what my role is.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
As your wife.
I like that.
Cause I know these are my roles. I know that I have to cook. I know that I have to clean. I know I have to take care of the household. So do what you're supposed to do as the married man. Get your ass out there, make this money, provide so we can be secure, so we can be happy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
real.
then I'm be ready to come in and kiss your toes and hear your meal, daddy, because you going to come in here and be like, oh, dang, babe, thank you for holding the house down while I was at work. It's that respect. That respect is going to go far. That respect was going to have a good grounded foundation for longevity.
She don't got no argument out of me.
But once you start doing all that, what you say society say
Yeah.
it is, or you supposed to be this man, and you supposed to be doing this, you supposed to be doing it, you going to be doing it by yourself.
Sam?
I can't say that anybody. I looked at somebody and said, "This is how I want to be,"
Mm-hmm.
but it was things that I wanted and how I want to be treated, and I looked at those things, and that's why I said to you, this person that I'm with now is the only person I approach myself because we worked together and I seen certain things. We talked a couple of times, and I was like, okay, this is the person that aligns with what I wanted, and that's just how life worked out, and it is what I wanted in life, and that's just, you know what I mean. I didn't have, because like my mom wasn't married, so I didn't see like,
Right.
oh, this is the type of marriage I want to have in life, but the marriage I have now is not anybody's vision of marriage; it's my own, and this is how we are, and that, that's just it.
If I can say something before you say something.
I actually like bro.
Eli Cash. I used to celebrate a birthday, didn't he? Do we got a birthday coming or going?
He had it passed.
Yeah,
It's my
I'm
birthday
sorry,
this month,
I-
though. My
January
birthday is
present.
March 25th.
Okay.
Is there
Happy
something that you
birthday.
want to say? Like, I just keep feeling like you want to say something in Spanish or something.
What?
I don't know why. I just keep
speak
feeling.
Spanish.
Can you speak whatever you
She doesn't
speak?
even look like she speaks Spanish.
I don't know what you speak, but can you speak it?
No.
I feel like she speaks something.
That's what I would say.
Don't she say it's like she speaks
This is what I would
something?
say. Hey,
But
like this is what I would say to make me and Kid point, and I feel like these young ladies said some beautiful things, and like I actually believe them, and I'm gonna say the other women then, the other 90%.
Yeah, because y'all sound like y'all want to be married.
Let's be honest. I don't know about y'all, but I know a lot of my friends that our first time with having sex or a woman having sex was with candles trying to keep rewinding Maxwell. What are you talking about, AR? What are you talking about? Well, so many women thought their first time should also be like Love and Basketball. So many women feel like falling in love should go like the movie they see. And that's what he's saying. That's what happens. So many women do things and they say it should happen that way because they seen it in the movies. Now, you made a great point about porn. Men watch porn not to learn. They watch porn because it's just like a faucet of sex.
Well, the beginning stage first was the beginning stage was learning. When
Okay.
you first seen the first one.
Right.
But after that,
It wasn't
y'all
learning.
did it.
It wasn't learning. Men don't even learn that way. It was seeing something you're not getting. Seeing how it goes, get comfortable. I understand Kid is different.
very much.
Kid is different.
But
Now,
how come you don't believe we different from what the women you think of, though?
I just,
Yeah.
oh,
You know what I'm saying?
She talking to you, like, cause I had a minute.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No,
It's
no,
just-
no,
we
no,
made
no,
it.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Because you different.
She put you on the hot seat. I'm backing away from you.
I didn't what? What was the
said,
question?
why don't you think that they're different than the other women if you're
If you're
You said
different.
you're different from the other. Oh,
I said that.
we gotta rewind. You know?
I know.
She's saying, from your opinion, why can't you accept? Maybe she said that. But why can't you accept that they're different women than the women you're lumping together?
Oh, because the women in here, and I hate to say it like that because it kind of breaks the third wall. But the women in here are, how do I put this? You guys are representing those women. Even if you don't want to, those are the women we're talking about, though.
It applies to you too, though, right? Aren't you those?
Yeah, because when we talk about those men, I know why they do it.
We need to be represented, you know? The real ones. It's still some left. It's still some left. You know?
Is it though?
we on
It is, but you like I said, it's society. Like you saying, society is just made. You know, it made us get in the closet, made us hide in the dark because it's just like all this extra.
It made y'all throw y'all men away.
What? No, it did not.
I've never seen.
No, it did not.
I've never seen a race of people that hate their men more than the so-called black woman. And it's crazy. The man that she hates so much is the man that every other race wants.
First of all, most men that
Cause they ain't met
I
him
can't
yet.
even disagree. Whatever, y'all could be whoever you want. But every black man that chooses to be with another group of person always points out why they're not with a black woman instead of answering why are you with this woman. And y'all had that guy on your show.
Oh shit!
Talk.
She's talking about
Talk
Paul.
about it.
No, I ain't gonna say his name, but
I'm
Paul?
talking about that
he
man that
left
came in
upset,
here.
Sam.
Me.
He left upset,
He
Sam.
came upset because he didn't answer the question he was asked. He was asked, "Why are you with a white?" He was.
Oh,
asked,
she talking
"Why
about-
does he was asked,
No, sis-
why
sis-
is he? Why does he choose to date white women? His answer was, "Why does he date black women?"
When he should just say,
I
date
date
White
what I
women
wanted.
because he wants
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
He has not dated every
He
black
wasn't
woman in the world.
representing us.
That's like
I don't-
saying.
I-
So that's like saying, why do you date fat women? Oh, because skinny women, this.
Right.
It should just
That's
be,
not the
I'm
question.
attracted to
to
what I'm
whatever
attracted
I'm
to.
trying
We
to
need to
so-
have a show about that, too.
So hold on.
I was
So
gonna say,
because of that answer, you say stuff like, "Oh, black women. Oh, why do they hate black men?" No, most black men, I think they have some sort of trigger when they were young on however a black woman treated them is their reaction now. Because if you ask whoever dates any black man that dates a white woman or another race, right? If you ever ask them, now I don't know every one of them. I'm just giving you the times that I've heard that question be asked. Their response is never, "I date a black woman because she's so kind, she's so sweet, she loves me like this." No, it's always like, "Well, when I was with black women, they were lit, they were crazy, they talk
It's
back."
called trauma.
It's called, y'all don't really want to date the woman you're with.
It's trauma. It's traumatizing.
No, y'all want to yes,
Yes,
girl.
sir.
Is that what the other races
bow
is?
down.
Okay, honey.
The way it looks?
So-
I'll wait for you when you get home.
So the other races are just yes
Because
men.
they said it. They said it on. That's the thing. Y'all not good. Y'all snitch on yourself, right? This man literally sat there and said, "Oh, I date these women because he said she doesn't talk back. She's not aggressive."
Oh, you talking about what's the name? Specs.
He
He's
didn't
talking about
say that.
specs.
He didn't say that.
He did.
He said
He said something close
no,
to
he
it.
didn't.
He said that the black woman.
Yeah, he was
He
close.
said the black woman that he dated, she was in his phone all the time.
Yeah.
Because he was a truck driver. He always said this. Man, he was talking about all this shit.
No. He didn't say the first one, but he did say everything else you said. But what
He said all that.
I can't even save it.
No,
it was
you
horrible.
can't save him. The man
But
fuck-
it's
No, he's a
nothing-
good person.
Great. That's good for him.
He's a
There's nothing wrong with it.
I mean,
I have no problem with dating who you want to date. Just
be accept-
say you want it because you want it.
Yeah.
Don't like again, my analogy is I like a certain type of female. I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna doubt them and say that, hey, you the problem. I'm the problem. I'm just not attracted to you. I'm not attracted to, I like thick women. I like them thick. But I can't just be with them. I can't. I'm a big dude. I always like, slim trims or, slim thicks or the little small ones.
And I like a challenge.
You feel what I'm saying? And he likes what he likes. But again, I can't say, yeah, I don't mess with them big. You know what I'm saying? I
don't put
can't
down
say that.
another
Yeah,
group to
I can
validate
say,
your situation.
I can't say they're the problem. Again, I can say I'm the problem. I like what I like.
But
so I go
why
for
does that
whatever.
have to be a problem just because you like what you like?
It is
you know what
because
I'm
people
saying?
don't get offended either way it goes.
Damn,
Yeah.
a black man. See what I'm saying? See how a black man feels?
Yeah.
You see how a black man feels? Listen to what he just said, man.
You
I'm
are.
the problem. He has to say that.
No.
It's okay, champ.
You're not a problem. You just like what you like. That doesn't take away from what other people like, because what one person may like, another person won't. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Isn't that the worst when you like messed up somebody? There's some lame dude make her look better, and you like, damn, bro, you just really just like make me feel like I ain't nothing because you loving her better than I love her.
Well, you should do what you was supposed to do when you
But
had
you
me.
didn't want to though. That's why
Right.
you didn't do it.
That's
Yeah,
what.
man. She's liberated. Let her liberate herself.
What is? What did that mean?
She's a liberated woman. Like majority of the women are liberated.
It's okay
Do
to
you
have
ever
a type.
explain? Like, do you ever go deeper into the
What she
vague?
said.
Maybe like just vague, like liberated. What do you mean?
The liberal woman is the woman that you see nowadays. The regular. I'm sorry, I
What?
shouldn't have even did that. Hold on, my bad. That was a bad image. Let's try it over. The
I don't even know
liberal
what the image
woman,
was.
the regular woman, the regular Miss Sass. All right, the regular typical black woman that you always hear about. All right, I don't talk about other demographic of women because I don't date other demographic of women. Now I talk about specific black women because I see what's going on. Now the shit show. I'm sorry, the throw up show that you guys got going on lately, it's horrible. Okay, your attitudes, your conducts. No one ever says it's us, and I heard 2 women today say that. But you guys are just too out of all the stuff that I see down my timeline.
Okay, but the thing is, you're
These-
basing your opinion on social media. Do you know
Yeah,
how
you
false
are-
that is?
It's the
Yeah.
truth.
Do you know how many people on social media literally be in their bedroom posting in the second and they dress like this, next minute you know they freaking homeless. Like you don't know
Say it again.
people's. I'm just saying people are not truly who they are. Like what
Right.
you see on social media and what they portray to be or who they think you think they are. 99.9% of the time, that is not even who they are.
I like
so
your
you're
take.
judging a group of people, women in general, on this one group of, you know what I'm saying? That's like me judging all of y'all.
What
like,
you see on Instagram. You
Instagram.
can't really do
Yeah, I'm
that.
not gonna lie, bro. I seen a dude that he be clean, and he be like on the gram, like he be posting with money, and then like, you know, I seen him in real life, and he ain't look the same. I play, bro.
no. Atlanta
not
niggas.
cool,
that's
bro.
Atlanta
You got a lot
people.
of
You
food.
meet
How's that?
Whoa.
I'm just telling you, you meet people in Atlanta, right? You meet them at a bar, a club, a strip club. This man got head to toe designer. You go to his, this man don't got a car. He in the passenger.
Charlotte, he Ubering everywhere.
That's my favorite kind of person to kick it with. All right. Usually they actually they be the ones to pay for the stuff at the club.
They do because they wanna put
I
on
love
this
it.
perception like, oh yeah, I got it. I used to have this ex, and he was telling me how like he used to work in the strip club, and how like he could tell spot on who had money and who didn't. The guys over here throwing the most money with the biggest chains probably ain't got a net worth of past $50,000. But the white man is just sitting over here with a white shirt on, a blue jeans, with a jacket and coat, sitting there minding his business as a billionaire.
Billionaires
a
need love too.
billionaire.
Yeah, but he don't gotta be flashy.
But you wouldn't have even known that. You would have think this is a weird guy over here just sitting over here. You know what I'm saying? Of course we all know he's in a strip club, but it's still just the perception of it. Like you would have known that this man is a billionaire. You would have just think this man is just a regular guy just sitting over here in the strip club. And you got these thinking that these men are the ones that got it, and these the ones because they flashing it all.
It's called peacocking. You do what you do when you know that's what attracts certain type of women. All right?
But it doesn't. Like I would.
It attracts majority of them.
But that's what I'm saying. Those are the women you talk about. They call the city girls. Okay, they're the ones that got flashy items on their own, so they're looking for another
They're
flashy
born
guy.
in Atlanta.
That's not what a city girl is. I just want to put that out.
A city girl is born in Atlanta.
No, that's not true. A city girl is a woman from Florida who sticks men up. That's what a real city girl is. A city girl is a woman that, you know what I mean, you be thinking she all soft, she finna take you home and do what he do to you. And somebody hop out the bathroom and you got to give it up. That's what a city
got
girl
robbed.
is.
So she
I
robbed
just want
you?
to put that out. Yeah, that is a real Florida term. Like, but don't know what but shout out city girl. You feel what I'm saying?
Second Florida term. I like when they say bike. That's my favorite word to hear them say. Oh man, I'll be like, hey bro, where you going? I'm about to go to the bike.
What?
They don't say back.
Just be saying.
They don't say. I'm being honest.
Whatever.
No, okay. I can put
I'm
this on
over here
everything.
dead ass thinking he's talking about a bike. They're gonna go ride a bike. What are you talking about?
I
That's
thought
my
you
thing.
said bike too.
That's my lighter thing. No, they don't say back. They say bike. So I'll be right
They
bike.
have a lisp or they can't talk.
I don't know why they say that. I've never
I mean, okay, but look,
asked.
I can't understand Young Miami when she talk. So maybe that's what it is. When she talk, I be losing some of her.
Are we
words.
talking about beautiful, ugly women again?
I like dude.
That don't even
She
go
is
together.
so beautifully ugly. Like, what's my favorite beautiful ugly lady again? What's her name?
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. Oh my goodness.
Viola Davis beautiful, bro.
She's beautifully ugly.
how?
First of all, who do you even find beautiful? Because you always be talking about who's not.
I think a lot of women are beautiful.
So give me one.
Let me see.
You about to name some.
Women that I think are beautiful.
Not
3.
beautifully ugly.
I don't know. I mean,
Rihanna.
that's my type of chick. Rihanna is beautiful. Her forehead. I like ugly women. I'm just being honest. So if it's my beauty, she's gonna be ugly. Rihanna's beautifully ugly too. Her big fat ass forehead. I don't know why I have
You
a
got a
thing.
big ass forehead.
Not like Rihanna. I want to smell Rihanna's forehead before I kiss her.
All right, hold on.
Okay, what's the next one?
All right, moving
right,
on.
look.
Move it on.
All right, let's get. Kid, can you go ahead and just give us your unpopular opinion?
Okay.
Why did you get serious?
Right.
Cause man, I'm up here telling y'all about my life and y'all just be saying crazy stuff. I don't know what y'all talking about.
You said you
All right.
wanted to smell her forehead,
It's
man.
kind of stuff I like. I thought y'all was gonna support a black man,
I'm
but okay.
sorry. My bad.
See
how
Yeah.
y'all
exactly
do.
what you want. We just
It's all
okay.
good.
We
It's
just
all good. All right, so I wanted to give you guys a talk about something real quick. Do you guys know what birth certificates are?
Yeah, it's your birth certificate
Do you know what birth certificates are for?
to document the day I was born.
That's what you would think, right? When a mother signs a birth certificate, did you ever notice that it's signed underneath informant?
Excuse me?
Yeah, if you look at your birth certificate, it'll say informant on it.
And my mother is the informant of
Mm-hmm.
me?
Yeah. So what a birth certificate is a bond, right? Now a bond is basically a promise to pay, a debt. What do you call it? Pretty much an IOU. That's what a bond
who we
is.
owing?
Good question. Who do you owe, right?
Not
Good
the
question.
government. Look, he's talking about the government.
I like that. See, that was she was on point. Who do we owe? All right, so like I said, a bond is basically an IOU, a promise to pay. So you do owe someone, and the person that you do owe is the person you just named, the government. All right, so the way it works like this, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of my statements. So in 1953, this would be so quick. In 1953, there was a person or a president by the name of Franklin D. Delaware, whatever the name is, Roosevelt, right? I can't say his name, so they just say Franklin Roosevelt. All right, so around then, he took the gold and the silver out of circulation. He made it so we can't pay our debt to what we would call the Federal Reserve, right? The Federal Reserve is who owns America. America was bought, actually, I believe in 1957 by the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. You can actually look into this. There's actually an article back in the day. You can actually see the news article. Okay. So once you're born, the birth certificate is basically saying you're obligated to the national and federal debt. So what you are called is a debt slave. Okay. So basically the government has ownership because you're registering your child. Anything that can be registered can be taken away. The government has ownership of your child, your assets, and everything that you do. So, like I said in words, it's called a debt slave. Now, this is the crazy part about it. The way that you pay the debt back is the amount of energy that you take and live and work. That is what's used as collateral. You are collateral. The money that you use, those green papers that y'all see, those aren't real. That's not real. That's called fiat money, right? Money, like dollar coins and what you see in dollar, money isn't anything if it doesn't have gold backing it. Being that we don't have any gold or silver backing our money, you are the collateral. You are the money. So they get a bond. The bond basically tells them what your value is in life and how much you're going to be working. So that's really what a birth certificate is. They put it on the stock market. They sell your birth certificate on the stock market. Yeah, I'm being honest. They sell your birth certificate on the stock market. They open an account in your name, right? This account in your name, you could never get this money, but there is money.
This is just in America. It's just here.
Yeah, this is America.
No, I'm saying that statement you made about the birth certificate, your mother signing it, that applies just to Americans.
Yes.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay. Because America is, like I said, is owned by Britain. It's owned by the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, my birth certificate is fake. It's not real.
So you'll be good. You know what I'm saying?
Say that on here. All right, guys. Goodness, guys, this show is gonna be like plummet before it goes. All right, guys. Again, man, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, man. I hope you guys had a good one, man. Remember, man, we talk about a lot of different things. We throw a lot of things at the wall, but we always tell everybody we don't hide or shy away from any dialogue. Anyone want to come up here and express themselves. No opinion is a dumb opinion. It's only dumb when you keep it to yourself and hate others for not understanding your point of view. So, diverse universe, man. I want to ask one question to Peter Parker, owner. Shout out to the boss, man.
Yes, sir.
We was talking about basically having a preference of dating somebody, but then using your preference to downgrade another group of people. So if you attracted to somebody, does that mean the other people you're not attracted to is a problem to you, or that just means you just have a preference?
If you're asking me personally, I don't give a shit about anybody else except for who I like. I mean, for real, why do I care about what y'all think about who I'm dating?
Talk to him.
I'm just saying, why would I care?
Right.
Right.
I don't care. You know, if you're not happy with it, that's on you. That's not on me.
Now, like, do you have a problem with certain people that say, okay, I date? So we had a person on the show. They said they're married to a white woman, but they say the reason because black women is A, Y, and Z. Do you agree to that type of way of thinking?
Well, I think it's their opinion.
Yeah, okay.
That's all it is. Opinions are like assholes, right? Everybody has one.
Facts. All right, good people. I just want to get his thought on it. I'm glad everybody did what they had to do. Love again. We out of here.
Peace, y'all.
You know how I do it.
How do you do it?
That's a whole nother conversation. Man. I can't just be throwing stuff out there like that.
All right, man.